Kid Thief. Chapter 1, Yellow-Haired Boy. Timmy was a unique boy with his bright yellow hair. Everywhere he went, people couldn't help but notice him. Some kids teased him for it, but Timmy didn't mind. He loved the attention he got for his yellow hair, and he even used it to his advantage sometimes. For instance, when he was in trouble with his parents, he would flash a bright smile and use his hair to distract them from the situation at hand. However, Timmy also had a mischievous side. He liked to play pranks on his friends, and he often took things that didn't belong to him. It started with small things like pencils and erasers, but it quickly escalated to bigger items like snacks from the corner store or toys from his friends' houses. At first, Timmy didn't think much of his habit of taking things. He thought it was harmless fun and that he wasn't hurting anyone. But as time went on, he started to feel guilty about his actions. He knew that stealing was wrong, but he couldn't seem to stop himself. One day, Timmy's life changed forever when he had a run-in with the law. He had taken a candy bar from the store and was caught by the shop owner. The owner called the police, and Timmy was brought home to his parents, who were shocked and disappointed by his behavior. That was when Timmy realized that he needed to change his ways before it was too late. Chapter 2, The Turning Point. Timmy's parents were understandably upset with him, and they grounded him for a week. Timmy had plenty of time to think about his actions during his punishment, and he couldn't shake the feeling of guilt that weighed heavily on his conscience. He knew he had to make things right, but he didn't know how. The turning point came when Timmy was walking home from the store one day. He saw a shiny red bicycle parked outside his shop, and before he knew it, he had hopped on the bike and started to ride away. But as he pedaled down the street, he started to feel a pang of guilt in his stomach. He knew that stealing was wrong, and he couldn't bear to live with that guilt anymore. So, Timmy made a decision. He turned the bike around and rode it back to the shop. He walked up to the owner and confessed that he had taken the bike without permission. The owner was surprised but grateful that Timmy had returned the bike. He forgave Timmy, but he also gave him a stern talking to about the dangers of stealing. Timmy left the shop feeling lighter than he had in weeks. He realized that his habit of stealing had been weighing him down, and he was determined to make amends for his past actions. This was the turning point that changed Timmy's life forever. Chapter 3, The Apology. The next day, Timmy went back to the shop to apologize to the owner properly. He knew that stealing was wrong, and he wanted to make things right. When he arrived, he found the owner in the back room of the shop. Timmy walked up to him, took a deep breath, and said, "I'm really sorry for taking the bike without asking. I know it was wrong, and I promise I won't do it again." The owner was surprised to see Timmy back again, but he was also impressed by his honesty and courage. He listened to Timmy's apology and told him that he forgave him. He also took the opportunity to talk to Timmy about the importance of honesty and owning up to your mistakes. Timmy listened carefully to the owner's words, and he knew that he had learned an important lesson. After the apology, Timmy felt like a weight had been lifted from his shoulders. He knew that he had done the right thing, and he was proud of himself for having the courage to face his mistakes. From that day forward, Timmy was determined to be a better person and to make amends for his past actions. The shop owner and Timmy even became friends after the incident. The owner saw something special in Timmy, and he knew that he had the potential to be a good person. He took Timmy under his wing and became a mentor to him, teaching him the value of hard work, honesty, and kindness. Chapter 4, A Fresh Start. With the help of the shop owner, Timmy was able to turn his life around. He started to volunteer at the shop and even helped out with deliveries. He found that he enjoyed working hard and making a positive contribution to the community. As he spent more time at the shop, Timmy realized that he had a talent for fixing bikes. He enjoyed tinkering with the different parts and making sure that everything worked perfectly. The shop owner noticed Timmy's talent and encouraged him to pursue his passion for mechanics. Timmy took the shop owner's advice and started taking classes on bike repair at the local community center. He found that he loved learning about how bikes worked and how to fix them when they broke down. Before he knew it, he had become an expert bike mechanic. With his newfound talent and passion, Timmy started to help his friends fix their bikes. He also started to volunteer at the community center, teaching other kids how to fix their bikes too. Timmy had found a new purpose in life, and he was grateful for the second chance he had been given. Timmy had turned his life around, and he was now known as the boy with the yellow hair who helped others. He had put his past behind him and was now focused on making the world a better place, one bike at a time. Chapter 5 – Forever a Good Boy. Timmy had finally found his calling in life, and he was determined to make the most of it. He continued to work hard at the shop, helping the owner with repairs and deliveries. He also volunteered at the community center, teaching other kids how to fix their bikes. As Timmy grew older, he became even more passionate about bike repair. He started his own business, offering affordable repairs to people in the community. He even started a program that donated refurbished bikes to kids in need, so that they could experience the joy of riding a bike. Timmy's success was not only due to his talent for mechanics but also his dedication to making the world a better place. He had learned the value of hard work, honesty, and kindness, and he embodied those qualities in everything he did. People in the community looked up to him as a role model, and he was respected by all who knew him. Timmy knew that he would never forget his past mistakes, but he was grateful for the opportunity to make amends and to turn his life around. He was forever a good boy, determined to make a positive impact on the world, one bike at a time. The end.